Yeah, it really would.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
It is time for the morning tea on Thirsty Thursday. Hello, everyone. I am joined by the lovely Amber Craft and Miss Jasmine Alexia. And
who forgot to drink? Stupid.
Right? I've been sick, so I haven't done Wisdom Wednesdays. So today we're going to talk about ensuring harmony and balance, because that is the card of the day. Yin yang, creating harmony through balance. And let me go through. And again, this is the Gaia Oracle deck. If you guys don't know about it, and what number is it? Hold on, 40. There is currently disharmony in some area of your life due to your refusal to accept certain aspects of your personality. Nothing about you is bad. Every trait or quality you possess serves a worthwhile purpose. Moreover, any trait or quality that you think you lack, you actually have. Make a list of all the things that you like and don't like, then think about how each serves you and others in some way. Next, make a list and all the things that you like about yourself. It's natural to believe your positive qualities undoubtedly serve both you and others. However, for every perceived positive, there is also a negative. Now think about the negative aspects of your perceived positives. This process takes a bit of time and requires an open heart and mind. It is definitely a worthwhile exercise, for in the end, you will hopefully see that nothing is actually good or bad. Every aspect of you serves both you and others. Owning, accepting, and loving what is without wanting to change it will lead you to experience a happier, healthier, and more harmonious life. That was a lot.
That just like sums up my entire week. Except the I did bad stuff, because I didn't do the bad stuff. I just got blamed for the bad stuff.
Makes sense.
We already know that the bad stuff had nothing to do with you. So all that had nothing to do with you.
Well, yeah. And then the next night, I almost caught one of her screw ups, but I still blew a tank.
Nice.
Yeah. It's been a lot of big bang booms in my life this week, literally.
Okay, well, you're not allowed to die. Okay?
Well,
just keep that in mind when you're about to die. You're not allowed to.
Even if it's because somebody else put a plug in the wrong spot and I caught it just as it went in my face.
Nice.
I was like, hey, air. Hey, it's got helium in it. Why didn't I talk like a bird?
Right.
I guess it didn't have enough in it.
So today we're talking about harmony and trying to make all of our ands work. Because this is the last Thirsty Thursday of the month. And I wanted to make sure everybody is on track with their monthly goals and see what we're going to be shooting for as far as goals for next month. And how, because everybody's New Year's resolution usually gets off track within the first 3 months of the year. That's why I don't do New Year's resolutions. I just start it whenever I freaking want to. But anyway, so as far as our goals for the month/year, how are we all doing on that?
I'm doing okay, except for I need to figure out if other beta readers aren't getting chapters like you have it, because I haven't really gotten any emails back, so maybe they just like aren't keeping up on their end.
Chapter 2 already. Did you send out chapter 3?
Yeah, I think I'm at like 5 or something.
So yeah, you're at 5.
Let me go ahead and make sure that I get caught up then. So I'll get caught up before the end of the week.
If my if Hangouts, or I said Hangouts, Google Docs is like missing people or something, because nobody's really answering me. So I don't know if people are behind.
Yeah, I would email them directly through Gmail just in case.
Yeah,
I don't know if I got anything, and plus I get a lot of emails on my business email, so just in case, might want to do that.
Besides that, I email up in editing. Oh, I don't. I don't Google Docs. But I think that's something I do need to do. But I'm good on writing. I put the other book to the back burner because I need to get this one done at the beginning of May. So it's in KDP.
You mean beginning of February?
I have to have it done at the beginning of February.
No, I thought you were trying to get it done in February.
Oh no, I'm finishing everything in April. You just stressed me out. Wow, I was gonna say, let me not sleep.
Hey, I have been at work for 12 hours. Don't judge me.
Oh no, you get all the slack. But yeah, that was stressful. Okay, so I'm good on that on Victims of the Inn, which is the one that's going to be publishing. But Victims of the Mirror, I put on the back burner so I can put all my focus on the book that needs to be done. Because I figured that was a good idea. But I am one book behind in my Goodreads goal. But that's because I've been working on my own book. So I think I'll be okay.
I mean,
You'll live.
I would add it. Like, I read this one this month. Bam.
Yeah.
I read my book.
Yep. Over and over and over.
Right. I good with my book so many times. I think I might count my proof version just because if I see nothing wrong, I am just gonna go through and read it. Plus, I probably will have to read it to my grandmother because she's kind of scared of it and doesn't want to read it herself, but she kind of wants to read it. So I might end up having to read it to her. So that counts, right?
Yeah, sure. I think so.
I just realized I only wrote out goals for the month for the first 2 weeks.
I didn't even write goals for the month. I just wrote out my yearly goals. I don't think I wrote out goals for January.
Well, I did that too. I wrote out the yearly ones, but because Unknown Love is coming out February 9th.
Oh no, I
wanted to write out week by week goals to make sure I was on track with everything. And I did everything but create a video of the cost for the book. And
which I still have time for.
Yeah, technically I'm still working with Richard to fix the cover. So that one's done but in process. So
yeah. I wrote out goals for the month, but I haven't really been bullet journaling as much. But that's fine because I'm like, I don't want to sit here and take the 20 minutes to write out the stuff on the bullet journal. I have my monthly goals in there. Yeah. I'll just work on my book these 20 minutes. Like, because what would I be putting every day? Edit book.
Talk to Kira.
Right.
For 5 to 10 hours.
Yes, okay. Yeah. So I just didn't think it was necessary to 1, waste paper, and 2, waste my time. So one of my goals was to keep track of my bullet journal, but I don't think it's necessary to waste paper because I am still going back and looking at my goals and filling out my habit tracker and stuff. I'm just not doing the dailies. I'm going to start again in February because it'll be a new month. I'll have to write out monthly goals. But
have y'all ever heard of a company called Habit Nest?
No.
They are a journal company that makes journals specifically to what you want. Like,
what's it called?
Habit Nest. I seen it on a commercial last night before I went to work. And I was looking it up on lunch, and they've got like a morning sidekick journal, a meditation journal, a habit tracker, fat loss and nutrition. Like, you can buy a journal specifically for what you're wanting to keep track of.
I'll have to look into that after the stream.
So for anybody that has goals for 2019 and what they call it this Monday, the Monday blues, because it's been 3 weeks and you realize you haven't done it. Like, I don't know, people here make a workout goal and then it snows a foot.
Yeah.
That happened yesterday. I don't think I really care about working out when it's snowing a foot.
Oh, yeah, and your mother is psycho and went outside and shoveled snow without a jacket on.
Yeah, she'll be
And
sick.
she was outside for an hour. Me and Kira thought she was gonna get frostbite.
Hey, I never said anybody in my family was sane.
That's true.
I did it for a half hour without gloves on like a dumbass.
Hey, but that's gloves.
Yeah, but my hands were purple by the time I come in.
Oh, that's not good.
Because I did her truck, my vehicle, and shoveled like, maybe that's why she shoveled the rest of the driveway. Because I basically made an E. I shoveled both sides of our vehicles and down the middle. But to do her truck windshield, I had to jump on the tire, granted covered in snow, to get to her windshield. It was
Because that's smart.
very precarious little standing there.
Apparently, I did write out my January goals, and I have done everything except 2. So yay! Yeah, I've done my edits. I'm finishing up my book trailer setup today. I started classes, like Photoshop classes, yesterday. And I'm just going to continue them until I think I'm okay. I moved my website, and I made a updated book series website page. As far as the yearly goals, about quarter of the way. Yeah, because I only had a couple of those on here, but I think what was left was like marketing materials and what else, and the layout setup.
Well, the only goals I actually put for 2019 were book and company related,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of tried to make them in order of what order I knew they were going to have to happen in. So, like, my first goal is Unknown Love coming out February 9th and New Haven Publications website up by then.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I want Unknown Family ready to publish and Unknown Happiness retyped by June.
Yeah.
So I'll do my book February. My company will do Jazz's book in May, and then June I have that to have done. Which Unknown Family is edited. It's just ready for betas, but I didn't want to start my betas at the same time Jazz was doing hers. Because that would just be too confusing with me doing overtime.
Well, what things are we, like, I guess when we're trying to complete all of these things that we're trying to do, like our projects, what is the biggest thing that I guess throws things out of balance for all of us?
Not sleeping and getting stupid, not knowing words.
We do that on a weekly basis, though.
True.
Yeah, but it's hard.
Because me and Jazz will talk. Well, me and Jazz will stay up and on here and write and talk until literally we are stupid talk, and then say, "Okay, bedtime. Let's try."
Let's at least attempt to try and lay down and go to sleep.
I'm serious. We talked on Friday from like what?
Not 10 hours, like 8 hours, something.
Yeah, if it's like till 3 a.m, and she couldn't words and I couldn't words no more, and I was like, I gotta leave this chat at 8. I gotta be up. I'm gonna try.
Mind you, 3 a.m. her time is 4 a.m. my time.
Yeah. And I don't know if you ended up sleeping, but we were both up at 8 my time, 9 your time. So.
Yeah. I've tried to start working when I'm talking to Kira, because she gets distracted a lot, so it's not that hard. But
I love my daughter, but if you want to work, you don't have her around unless she's working on her book too.
Well, I got her somehow into Pinterest, so sometimes she'll get distracted and forget we're on the phone and just scroll for like 30 minutes, and then I can work for 30 minutes.
Pinterest is a major time suck.
Let her do it. She never rests. I love my daughter, but she is definitely inherited my never rest.
When we're on the phone, she tends to.
Yeah, I know.
And then she tends to complain about how your mom never rests. She's like, all Nana does is move. She never sits down. I'm like,
Yeah, but yet you're the only time she sits down, so
yeah.
otherwise she'd be trying to talk to you upside down up against the door.
Oh, she's done that.
Yeah.
She was in a handstand and she put the phone on the floor. She was like, look, I'm upside down. And I was like, oh, okay.
Why?
Oh, no.
Well, she didn't have gym last Friday, and so they had it on Sunday. So she's like, I gotta stay limber. And then Monday she didn't think they were gonna have it, so she was doing it, and I was like, no, nobody's called me yet. Oh, I'm exercising for nothing. I don't know. My biggest time suck is work because, like, we started our first week on a new schedule that they come up with, and they're like, hey, since we're short people, until we get new people, we're going to have to do overtime. And I'm like, okay, I kind of expected that. But they keep firing people and not hiring people.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Or,
That's...
well, and the people that are getting fired need to be fired. I will admit that. But the people they're hiring, and I'm going to say this, and I mean no malice, no nothing towards it, because I love them all as I get to know them. But everyone that they are hiring are all friends, and they're Sudanese or some part of that area. And so the English speakers are now the majority. And I feel like, how am I going to train these people? Because they don't talk very good English and they don't understand very good English. So then you have to find one of them that speaks enough good English to train so that they can then train the other guy in Sudanese.
See, that seems like a waste of time. Like, I feel like your manager needs to... Not that I have anything against people that don't speak English, but if nobody else knows the language, you need to either learn it yourself and train them.
Yeah, they all speak different
Or
forms of
hire
Arabic. Well, and that's the thing. I'm learning Arabic, which is a very hard language to learn as a US culture, because it's not like you can go on Duolingo and learn Arabic. Not a very good easy one to learn, but through McDonald's I've learned a little bit. But it's just that, like I was explaining what happened to me this week, our job is very, you forget one thing, a tank can literally shoot off the table like a fucking missile.
Nice.
Yeah.
That almost happened to me this week. So it's a very dangerous job. You forget one process and you literally could kill someone.
Or yourself.
So, yeah, or yourself. Yeah, go me. So it's not just, okay, you do this and then you do this. It's, you have to understand, which means you have to be able to read English, to read the process books.
Yeah, exactly.
To know what steps to do this in, because if you go from A to B to E instead of A to B to C, you could have done something to kill me or yourself. So it makes my job 10 times harder, because I feel like it's easier for me to do it myself. So then when I come home, I'm exhausted
and stressed out and still have a daughter. Still have a book.
I'm exhausted physically, but then mentally I'm like wanting to work, so I'm not sleeping very well, so then I'm stressed out.
Yep.
And so then I have my migraines, so then I have my bad health days, because it just rolls into one. Did I mention I'm throwing physical therapy into that starting tomorrow? So
nice.
Because
the first thing I asked when Amber told me that was, where are you fitting this in at? Are you going to sleep 1 more hour? What are you going to do? Sleep 1 hour instead of 2?
Right?
I'm not sleeping.
What's that?
I don't know. Haven't met her in a while.
Yeah, I know, right?
We are on bad terms. We fell out years ago.
Yeah. Like, I literally get to get 2 hours sleep today before I have to go take a company made me do it piss test, and then go get my daughter.
Nice.
Yeah. Because I've
So
been
my
working
alarm
12.
doesn't go off for a week, and then it just randomly goes off at 9:30. Because that makes sense.
Your alarm clock is a chicken.
Yeah, because that's the
I'm
only
the
thing that wakes.
country one, not you.
Yeah,
I'm the hillbilly, not you.
yeah, but it
Yeah.
still wakes me up somehow. It hasn't went off in a week, and then I thought I had it set for like 7 o'clock, but apparently it wanted to go off at 9:30 during a live stream.
Sorry, y'all. I'm hungry.
You're good. You're good.
That's what this live stream is for.
My chocolate chip muffin is calling my
my
name.
live stream, that's when you get to eat. You eat. I got my congee over here. I'm gonna eat that later.
Surprised my cat ain't tried to eat it. It's just been sitting over here chilling.
Why are you staring at me?
Why not?
Okay.
A figment of your imagination.
Right. I think mine is like I've been having sleep issues too, but it's more like it's temperature in the room because it's always hot in here because of the technology, and it's two people body heat, and then I'm
Ain't my fault. My core body temperature is like 99.6.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But
Because it is your fault. Because if it wasn't, you would be either hypothermic or dead.
anyway, but
It's very much your fault.
And then we found a mouse in the house, and I'm trying to get a hold of the landlord to help us out. I've been sick, like on and off all week, so I'm like trying to get a hold of her, but then I have to take a nap for like 5 hours, and then I gotta get up, get her off the bus, and then I gotta try and figure out what we're doing for dinner, and then I gotta try and get back to work, then make dinner, then get back to work, hopefully for another couple hours before I pass out. But last night was the first night in a while that I've had actually good sleep, so I was able to get everything up. But just like Amber, like everything just makes everything worse.
Yeah.
Like we're already like lacking spoons right now, and then you just throw more spoons in the wind just because of random crap that happens during the day. But right now I'm good. I'm crossing my fingers right now that I'm not gonna have to go to sleep because I'm all right now. But yeah, when you have chronic fatigue, it just that in itself can take up 6 hours of your day. Then you gotta try and put 4 plus, like actually like 6 to 8 hours of work into like 2 or 3. Yeah. So that's the main thing that makes my schedule off balance right now. So
my other one is not my fault at all. I was supposed to get my wisdom tooth taken out the 29th, and my doctor got sick on the 10th.
Oh, nice.
And canceled my appointment. And they haven't given us a new appointment time because they don't know when he'll be better. So now I'm 2 weeks ahead of work because I thought I was going to have my wisdom teeth taken out. But now I also need to stay 2 weeks ahead of the 2 weeks I already was ahead. So I stay 2 weeks ahead.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because they have all these appointments
at any moment to get my wisdom teeth ripped out of my mouth. So I can't make any plans for anything.
Yeah.
Because they could be like, come in right now because you're down the street and we can give you 10 minutes.
That's so stupid. Yeah, I gotta get surgery on the back of my mouth, not wisdom teeth actually, because I had wisdom teeth taken out, but they left a piece in, so they gotta go.
Don't tell me that.
No. If you go to an actual like doctor, they're gonna be fine. I went to Cool Smiles. That is like the poor people. Like people go there because they have Medicaid. Yeah. That's where I went to, and I got myself out. That was before I had gotten approved for disability. Now I have an actual dental surgeon that I can work with and get this taken care of. Okay. But
That makes sense. You scared me for a moment.
No, if you have an actual doctor working with you, like actual like doctor's office and whatnot, that's fine. And I don't mind taking my daughter to Cool Smiles, but I'm not doing that again for myself. Because that was
Yeah, when Kira was a baby and I was on Medicaid, I went to here. It's just called the People's Clinic.
Yeah.
And they hit a nerve when they gave me Novocaine, and my entire this side of my mouth just for a week it took the Novocaine to work out of my system.
For a week, it looks like you had a stroke.
Yeah. Like my eye was drooping and watering. I had to cover my eye, and yeah, it was bad. People's like, "You have mono?" I'm like, "No, I went to the dentist." What does that mean?
Poor.
Novocaine, it numbs your entire muscular, and I'm sensitive to medicine, so of course instead of just stopping at my cheekbone, it went all the way to my eye.
See, I'm scared because they have to numb me and put me to sleep and everything, of course.
Yeah.
But my problem is medicine doesn't really work for me. And this is a new doctor because we moved from Dover to here. So all my Dover dentists and doctors and everything knew they had to give me the highest of highest they could give me because I
just make sure you tell him that.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna be like, give me all the drugs.
No, I mean you just literally need to say all my doctors there had to give me the highest dosage. If you don't believe me, before you give me anything,
talk to them.
Confirm.
Yeah.
I can be like, talk to my mom. I can talk to whatever. I could take an Excedrin and not feel anything.
Yeah. Because I don't have the option of going under because of my heart. So I have to make sure I tell them, you cannot give me laughing gas. You cannot make me go under. Just the Novocaine and the numbing and stuff and all that makes my heart race to the point I feel like I'm about to have a heart attack. So they have to keep me calm and say, breathe, focus on my words. And, I just have good dentists now that know to do that to me. So, but it's good to stay ahead. That way, if you do have not just that, but any time suck, or like with your betas not talking to you or whatever, telling you if they got chapters.
Luckily, what I really, really, really needed was the first 3 chapters, which I have gotten feedback on. So it's not like I'm depending on it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, and just from my feedback, what you changed significantly helped. So
yeah,
I think you're pretty
I'll be
good.
Okay without them. I would just like to know, so I'm not breaking it down chapter by chapter, because that takes time too, because you have to scroll all the way down, and it's just a lot.
Oh yeah.
I think next time I might break it down like immediately. Just write chapter 1 in one document, then write chapter 2 in another document. Because that's how I always end up, because I work with stuff a chapter at a time anyway. But then I break it down into chapter documents when I send it to beta readers. So.
True.
I was just looking to see if I had if I had chapter 3 in my email. Yeah, I don't have it. So
yeah, because
go ahead and send it over to me.
Yeah, I'm up to chapter 5 that I've been sending, and I don't know why Google Docs have had that issue, because if they've had that issue, that means they've had it for 3-4 weeks now.
Hopefully that's not the issue, but go ahead and send 3, 4, and 5 to me. I'll go ahead and get it done this weekend.
Now, you have Google Docs. Do you have Google Drive?
Yeah.
Okay. What I always did so that people could still do the comment and all that was I would actually email them a Google Doc and a Drive.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah. That way, because some people couldn't access, documents, and some people couldn't access Drive, and I even had one where I had to just attach the file.
Yeah, I had to do that. I had to do that with people, because I had people that just wanted to do it over Facebook. I had to basically send them a copy via Drive, and like if I didn't get it, like it didn't get there, I had to like send it over through email.
That's crazy.
Mm.
Yeah, but that's been another big time suck because I'm trying to pretty much stay a month ahead.
But
I was
that's
already
good.
too
That way,
ahead.
if you run into issues like I did, you have time to fix them instead of having to move your release date back.
Yeah.
Because that sucked.
But now that I'm putting all of my focus on this book and not really worrying about the second one, I should be okay.
What singular focus? What the hell is that?
What the heck?
Focusing on one thing. Singular focus. I don't know what that is.
Oh, I thought you just said it like you got a random ad or something. I didn't know what was happening.
No, because I'm sitting here thinking I really should do that. I really should just focus on, now that I've got my first edit of Unknown Family done, I should just focus on Unknown Revenge. But I'm like, as I retype Unknown Revenge and I add stuff to it, then I'm like, okay, well, I can go ahead and type another paragraph or chapter on Unknown Happiness.
Right.
Right.
I really don't need to do that. I could just fucking type the whole thing up.
Yeah, and that's what I'm having an issue with that too, because I gotta finish, like I said, the marketing materials and stuff for this book, but then I'm wanting to do more and more practice with Photoshop and stuff and make the business plan for my graphics business, and I'm like, one at a time.
Yeah, see, and I bought Adobe, and so I want to learn Photoshop and all that too, but I have to be on the other computer, and with overtime, I'm just too tired to get up and actually sit at a desk. And it's easier to put the papers on my lap and type. But and then I just signed up to be on a panel with Tamara about reviewing marketing books for writers. So now I have an entire book to read in a week, because that was last week I agreed to do that. We had 2 weeks.
I swear to God, you're a masochist.
Yep.
Some kind of masochist.
Yeah, right.
It's on the scale, just somewhere.
Well, in my defense, I did agree to this before we went from voluntary to mandatory overtime.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was like, oh, I can work one extra day a week. That I can do that on Tuesdays. My mom's in mandatory overtime right now, so I'll work on Tuesdays, and then I'll still have Thursday nights to do all my computer and book stuff so that I can take the weekend to read it. Yet, no. So I volunteered for every Tuesday, and then now they threw me on Thursday, which is fine because it's a work night already. But if they make it where I have to work on a Friday, Saturday, which I've already told them I can't, then we're going to have
And you're
issues.
screwed.
Yeah.
Friday and Saturday is when we get all of our work done. Well, when
but Friday is also the day that Kira's schedule goes forward an hour and my mom's schedule goes backwards an hour. So even if I could drop her off, there's no one to pick her up.
It's not like I'm right around the corner either, and I can't drive, so.
Yeah, so I would have to take my lunch and then just be clocked out for a break. So, I don't know.
And that just seems ridiculous to me. Like, they need to give these schedules to people who don't have kids. Like, you could easily swap
They don't care.
someone else. But they clearly don't care at all because they don't.
I think I'm special, so I must think that I deserve special treatment.
Oh yeah, because you're a mom, you deserve all of everything. Which it's not that you deserve stuff. It's
no,
yeah, that too. But you need to be able to get your daughter from school and everything else. So it's not that hard to switch your schedule with somebody else's.
Exactly.
This goes for a 14-year-old, not however old your manager is. Like, come on.
Yeah. Now. Well, that's my HR that says I think I'm special. So.
No. Well.
And she has no heart. So.
Your HR said that.
Yep.
Dude,
she told me. When we did our everyday for a month schedule, and I was kind of freaking out because like they were telling us we were gonna have to go all these weird times and stuff, and I was like, can you just like, it was Kira's state competition. I was like, I don't have enough vacation to take one other day off. Like,
Yeah.
can you just, since you're just throwing this on us, make some kind of, alternate arrangement or something? Give me an extra day approved. And she goes, I know you think you're special, but you're really not. You're just going to have to figure it out.
When they threw this on them last minute,
I was like, first, those words never came out of my mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
And second, it shouldn't be too hard to ask you for an extra approved day off. So
I'll be right back, guys.
okay.
Let's go to the bathroom.
That's kind of
that lady's stupid. She needs to be fired.
And punched in the throat like 4 times.
Well, she's the one that came up with this schedule that nobody likes because they refuse to admit that we were better off doing 3 and 4 12s. But yet, let's just mandatory make everybody work 7 days a week. That's fine. Oh, but wait, we gave you the holiday party, so you had 1 day off.
Oh yeah, because that's a huge difference.
Yeah. So
they just make everything so hard for you guys, and I just don't understand the reason for it.
I told them if they were smart, they had a good marketing team, they would go to like our airports literally 2 miles down the road. Be like, if you're thinking about calling in sick, come work here. We will actually pay you. Just saying. Get thrown out of your house, thanks to Trump and Mitch McConnell. Pay your rent and hate your job. I think I could do this till this happens. Just saying.
So, this weather is stupid. We just, as soon as I got home, this weather went crazy. Tell me why it's calm now. I hate Virginia weather. Within 1 hour, hell broke loose outside. Ryan got sent home. And now when I go to the bathroom, it's fine. What is going on?
Well, you're at the bottom of the Arctic weather that just rolled through here, so you're probably getting a crap ton of bat gusts.
Probably. Still. I mean, that's how Virginia is anyway. That whenever we had the snow lasted for an hour. Or when we had a big snowstorm, it melted the next day.
Here it's it'll snow a little all day, all night. Maybe stop for a second, and then the next day you wake up and half of it's melted.
Yep.
Really? You spent all this time snowing.
Get your hopes up.
I wish. Ours, it snowed. Whenever you were supposed to have your last stream, it was snowing and it kicked the internet off. And it snowed 4 inches. And then 2 days later, it sleeted. So it turned all that nice, fresh snow into one big sheet of ice on top of snow, which hurts to try to sled on. Or if you fall on. Thank you. I told y'all I'm a klutz. And so then now there's another foot of snow on top of it. So it's not packing down. So you step on it and you're crunk, 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 crunk. Yeah, it sucks.
That must be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have our basically outside of work, writing work circumstances, like the weather and schedule and kids/pets, because pets can screw stuff up too.
Yeah.
Especially if they have some random medical issues. Because I've had issues with friends and their pets. They had to go to the hospital randomly because the pet had an issue and it took all day, So really, I think I'm trying to think of ways to, I guess, get get things back on track. Really, a lot of it is just waiting for it to get back on track. But there are a lot of things that we can actually like interact and make it better, like make it even itself out. So, like one big thing I'm doing is just waking up earlier, and it sucks, but like I just get up, as soon as I feel like I can get up, and I take care of what I can, then I take my medicine. So by the time I know that I get tired, I've already got my medicine in. So I know that I'll be okay, and then I make sure that, his stuff's ready, Phoebe's stuff's ready. So all I gotta do is worry about my stuff. And I see if I can get some work done in between. But I think that's one of the things that I think that can help us get some kind of balance back. Because it's like right now.
Yeah, I try to do schoolwork during the day because that's more flexible. Like, I could stop that at any moment if something happens. And then during the night, when normal humans are asleep, is when I try to work on my book because I'm like, I need to focus and I can't just stop in the middle of a sentence because I won't remember where I am.
True.
So I do try to push my schedule to something that helps. But my problem, one big problem right now is I have no clue what's going to happen. Like there's just a bunch of things. Like, it's just my wisdom teeth could happen or anything else. So
Yeah, unfortunately, with those kind of things, we can't really do anything about them. But
yeah, it's like you kind of just have to suffer your way through.
yeah, but like Amber said, you planning ahead right now is probably the best thing you can do, just to have that cushion. You know what I mean? So I think that's one of the best things you can do right now is just make yourself as big of a cushion, but not go too crazy with it.
Well,
because like with me, I knew overtime was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was just a matter of when. So second my mom told me she was in mandatory overtime, I'm like, okay, well, let's go ahead and make this plan now, as if both of us were. So
yeah. Another thing, I'm like, I want to be like 3 weeks ahead because they say healing will take like a week and a half, but I want to have some other cushion if something else happens, like if something goes wrong or I don't react well or I don't heal as quick or something. So I want to give myself some more cushion, which means I have to work my butt off now. And I also have to do, instead of 5 hours of schoolwork a day, I have to do 10 hours of schoolwork a day. So I have a cushion of schoolwork either, because if I'm all groggy and I can't really think and my brain's not working, there's no point in me doing school because I'm not going to retain any information.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So it's just like a lot right now. But when I do get my wisdom teeth off, I'm going to have a forced break because I don't give myself a break now. I haven't taken a break off school in 3 years. I don't take a break off writing. I don't sleep. So getting my wisdom teeth out will be like a mandatory break.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the doctor told me with my shoulder, and look what I did.
Well,
Nice.
yeah. But if I can't think, I'll be like, I'm not going to work because I might mess something up, you know?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I didn't work when I couldn't think straight because I was in pain, but when I could, I'm just laying there going, this is boring.
Oh, yeah. When I can, I'll probably, I don't know, I'll do something. I can't.
It's like, let's fix the computer where I can type without moving this.
If anything, and I'm bored, and Kira's off school, I'm calling Kira, and she'll just talk to me for 8 hours, and then I won't be bored. Or I'll be like, hey, Becky, entertain me.
You're not going to want to talk. I'm going to tell you that right now. You are not going to want to talk. It's going to hurt to even move your mouth.
Yeah.
I bet.
She'll be texting us, talk to me.
Yep. And then I can, see, now I'm annoyed because I don't know when I'm going to get them out, because I wanted to video call you guys to see if I beat an actual funny person, because I'm not funny now. So I was hoping I'd be funny when I'm on all these stupid medicines. So I wanted to call you guys so you guys could tell me what's going on.
It's okay. We'll record it.
But now the problem is, if it randomly happens and I have to hurry up and get ready in 10 minutes, I could text you guys from my mom's phone, I guess. But it would be like...
What you do is you just pull a Sarah and you go live.
Yeah, my mom will let me do that.
Just go live on YouTube.
Mom was like, nope, you're not going live.
Or like go on Instagram or something.
I say something stupid. So I can video call you guys. You guys can record me for me, but my mom doesn't want me going live because she thinks I'll say something stupid. So
that's the funnest part.
What's the point? What's the point of going live when you're all loopy if you ain't gonna want to say something stupid?
I guess that's small. What's going on right now? She doesn't want me to say something stupid, but it makes sense. You know.
I mean, yeah,
I get it, but still.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that.
Talk to you guys and have you record me, and we can send it to all of our friends. The
There
people who watch the video anyway. This can't be on YouTube. I can be like, here you go, and here you go, and here you go.
See, I was funny. Look,
Look, that was a funny human one.
I got proof. Can't say I ain't. Okay. I think that for the next month, what we're going to try to do is, number one, take breaks. Number two...
I can't fit that in my schedule, Becca.
Listen, that is not written down in our schedule.
There's 28 days in February, Becca. I can't take a break.
Hey,
well, you better at least try for 14 days, Jasmine.
Hey, that is the break.
Next month is Black History Month. You need to at least try for 14 days, Jasmine.
Hey, there's 3 days not in February. There went my I'm trying. It disappeared for the month.
Those are my breaks, the 3 days that aren't in February.
It disappeared for the month. I can't. I'm sorry. I don't know where they went.
Everybody's saying there needs to be another month between December and January because December are all the holidays and then January the New Year. So that was my break. The imaginary break that didn't happen was my break.
I'm gonna try to get a break because I got to plan Phoebe's birthday party coming up in March. I gotta get the marketing stuff done next month. I gotta get the layout done next month, and I'm gonna get my edit over to Imani, the editor, and hopefully she'll be done within a couple months after I send it over, so I can focus on something else. But it's gonna be nerve-wracking.
See, my problem is I can't really take a break. I have to at least do that day's worth of stuff because then I'm running behind, so that I have to make that up over top of what I'm already
doing to make
it. So once I get enough ahead, then I might go back to a normal day, but a normal day is also already crazy for me. So I might try to sleep 3 hours in February instead of 2.
Okay, we'll shoot for that. 3 hours. 3 hours instead. I mean, eventually it'll add itself up to 14 days. So we'll work.
There you go.
Or even maybe it'll add up to 14 hours, and that'll work.
That'll be something.
But I think just continuing on and just staying as acknowledging what your tasks are and knowing when to cut back. I think that's the best thing we can do as far as getting balance back after January madness. And since it's February next month, we need to all three of us, we need to make sure that we have one day of self-care, at least one day to love ourselves and have some, even if you just take a nap that day, because that's me.
Are you talking about that Valentine's bullshit?
Right.
I'm more so talking about love yourself and buy a whole bunch of your favorite chocolate.
That's what I was about to say. Can my self-love just be
wine. Babe,
buy myself a lot of chocolate or taquitos?
Why won't you buy me chocolates and wine?
You're annoying.
That's one way to get me to not being annoying.
Realistically, all I really have to do is buy you fried chicken and watermelon with purple drink.
Fuck off.
Oh, wow.
Hey, that sounds good to me. I'll take it. She
Right?
Hey, I'll be happy. I'll shut up for as long as
I'll
you want.
shut up.
No,
Just give me
really
some.
want to keep
Nah,
me
you need
quiet
to give
for
me
a long
some
time.
Chick-fil-A.
Crap.
No, I need to get you some Bojangles.
Nah, I don't like Bojangles. Ain't that good. You gotta go get the Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, blasphemy.
I'm gonna kick his
Blasphemy.
butt through the computer.
Especially down
Right.
south. You don't say that about Chick-fil-A.
We ain't in the South, bitch.
We're sorry. We're sorry. We're not trying to offend anyone.
Chick-fil-A and KFC are gods in the South. What's wrong with you, Ryan?
Right.
Fuck. Quit throwing stuff at me. Shit.
I'd
That's a
say
damn leg.
better off getting you crabs because crabs take longer to eat, so you'd be satisfied for
There you
not
go.
satisfied for longer, but
I do love it. Stop it.
Dude, give me some crawfish. I'm happy working for the little bit of fit flavor I get.
right. Put a hand.
I'm a short girl.
Crabs. Good.
You are short.
Shut the fuck up.
That's
Fuck up.
okay. Freaking,
Shit. Some fried shrimp.
it was so cold the other night that I tried my hand for the first time ever at baking ribs instead of grilling them.
I boil them first. I boil them for like a little bit just to get the gamey taste off of them, and then I bake them.
Oh, the gamey taste is part of the best part. So is the char grilled freaking bones, but it was too cold. It was 6 degrees. I wasn't going outside and trying to start.
It was okay. I wish it was 6 degrees here. I follow the
Don't put that on us.
on
I
Twitter
know, right?
who
Don't move that cold
saying
front to the
about
side
it
of
being
the face.
50 degrees in Florida. It was 50 degrees in Florida, right? And I was like, I slept with 3 blankets last night and was still freezing because it was negative 16 degrees outside. I'll take that 6 degrees any day.
That's okay. It's supposed to be -6 tonight.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, if I didn't say that was my low.
No. That's
Today it was 6 degrees at 5 o'clock, sweetheart.
Oh yeah, it's getting colder.
Yeah, but I really wanted ribs.
Hey, I don't blame you. I'll get in the mood for something and I'll need it within like the next day or two. Like I go through spells. So for a while it was grilled cheese, which I'd literally have to eat at 3 o'clock every morning. That's when my craving would hit. And then it was spaghetti and meatballs.
That's a really
And now-
odd craving.
And now it's grilled cheese again.
Is that why you was doing it in the fryer the other day?
Probably.
You tried to grill a cheese in the air fryer, Becca.
Yeah, I saw it on Pinterest. And it was actually good.
Was it?
Yeah.
I was really afraid the cheese would melt all over the place and you
No.
wouldn't have
I'll
anything
have
left
to
in
do
the
it again later one time when we video call so you can see it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm interested. I don't know why I'm interested, but I'm interested.
Amber, what were your cravings with Kara?
What did I crave with her? Peaches and what was it? Something weird. Oh, pickles.
Mm-hmm. I craved hot wings, kimchi, and pickles with salsa.
Mine was pickles with ranch sauce.
Nice.
But at least it wasn't something weird. Yeah. I was thinking, I was like, I've got a pepperoni pizza on me because my mom didn't eat what she craved. So I made sure I ate everything I craved. But yeah.
And after like when Phoebe was really young, she was like a year old. I had it was like buffalo wing and ranch Doritos.
Mm-hmm.
She ate them. She ate them. She didn't, and I'm like, okay, so that's why I was craving hot wings.
Yeah.
And now Phoebe loves pickles and salsa, so I'm like, yep, that's why I was craving them because she wanted them.
Dude, I could not smell, and I still can't actually. When I was pregnant, I could not smell someone cooking hamburger meat or not frying eggs, but just cooking eggs.
Oh yeah.
Like scrambled eggs or whatever. And I still can't smell someone cooking eggs. I can eat them, but I cannot.
Well, I can't eat eggs.
Cooking.
Only eggs I can really eat is like boiled eggs or deviled eggs. But anytime besides that, eggs just make me want to like vomit.
See, I love fried eggs and grits with some cantaloupe. And yeah, but I can't smell it cooking anymore. I have to go outside.
Wow.
Which sucks when you're in a trailer and it's cold weather.
Yeah.
Trying to remember. I don't think I had any other cravings. Yeah, it was just the salsa, pickles, and hot wings. And what got me into labor though, this story is fucking hilarious. So we went, me and my ex-husband, we went to Cinema Cafe, which I don't know if it's like outside of Virginia, but it's basically like a movie where you can sit down and eat. And they I got nachos. Well, my phone, shut the fuck up, damn. I ordered nachos because I was craving nachos, and the nachos were bland. And I cook good food, and this baby was like, "Fuck this!" And
I'm out.
I want out. I don't want it. And yeah, this is it. Ever since I had to make good food, or she's like, "Mommy, I don't want it." And it was just funny because it was like as soon as I was eating, because it was just the only thing was like it had jalapenos on it. But that was all you could taste. You can't taste anything else. It had cheese, meat, and everything. It was fully loaded nachos. But you
it didn't have a taste. Oh yeah. No, they didn't do anything.
No, it had no taste. That's why she was like, I want out. I need out of here.
Wow.
But
that's crazy.
Anyway, random conversation aside, there was the random part. There we go.
Like we always have it. It's not like
I always end it on a random note. But that's it for this week. So next week I think Amber's got her chat on Monday. And are we still doing your chats on Tuesday, Jazz?
It's on Sunday, I think.
On Sunday, okay. Okay, so like this Sunday coming up?
I think that, hold on, let me open my Google Calendar.
Well, that's what I was going to ask, because we had switched my Monday chat to the Saturday because we thought you were going to have your wisdom teeth out. So.
Yeah, we can get it back if need be. I mean, he hasn't called. I'm okay. You can still come in that original day. So.
Well,
we can go ahead. Do you have it open? Just tell me what's on our January calendar, because mine won't load.
Alright. Well, we never moved the Saturday streams, but we have the self-publishing. If we keep it on the 26th, you're right in on the 27th. Or we can... I'm honestly thinking about moving our Monday streams to Saturdays.
Okay, so do we want to do that this Saturday and then do mine Sunday?
Well, Saturdays I'm not available on the weekends. Sunday is even tenuous at that.
Oh, okay.
But we can clear all that up at another time. But
yeah, we'll just keep it Monday for now.
Yeah, we'll update you guys about what the streams are. Just keep following the hashtag JT Journey to Publications. And follow me on Twitter also, because I share stuff about the about our chats and about quote of the day, which I will be posting it after this stream is over. But until then, guys, I will catch you guys soon. Get to work. Bye.
Bye.